Morning, fellas and gals. How you doing? This is the Grizz. Thought I'd do a quick overview of a loadout for a overnighter, late or early spring, early fall, summer. This is without food, and just wanted to give you a quick shot. This is a Mountain Smith fanny pack or day pack. Goes about 1,000 cc's or so. It comes with a strapette. You can wear it like a pack. All right. I'm holding this camera, so it's going to be shaky. On it, I have a Swedish ferro rod and a Smith sharpening device, as well as a compass, wrist compass, and a Swiss Army flashlight. Those would go in my pants pockets. They won't stay on that pouch. Underneath is a reflective tarp. It can be used for overhead tarp. It can be used on the as a ground cloth, and it's also silver on the inside to keep you warm on those cold days. You can wrap up in it. Moving into the sleeping arena, I don't normally carry a hammock, but in the summer to spring months, a hammock's good for getting up off the ground. I don't like to go high. I usually sit it very low, and if I'm not using it for a hammock, I'll wrap up in it to keep warm, and or I'll use it as a ground cloth, and I can put it over top for some short shade. And if I have my regular tarp up, I can put it up underneath the tarp and use it as a shelving or hanger where I can hang my gear in. Okay. Next, I got some paracord. That would go in my pockets. I would have a couple feet of that in my pockets. Next is the sole bivy. This sole bivy has saved my rear end on many a cold night. That would go in my pockets. It has the reflective silver liner on the inside. That would go inside this 50 degree, 45 degree backpack, or not bag, but sleeping bag. Okay, with a compression sack. All right. And as we come on down to my cook kit here, I like the pocket rocket. I have matches. I have the long spoon. I have matches everywhere. This goes in my cook kit. This is a smaller fuel bottle with the stands, and another go to hell rag, or just a regular bandana. Millions of uses: cleaning up, sweat, bandages, sling, so forth. This is a Crusader cup. It's British Crusader cup. I like it over the American cup, which I do have. It's wider and it's deeper. As a matter of fact, the American canteen cup will fit right inside of it. Okay, and that's my net bag. I just keep it in, everything in together. Okay, coming over here to hygiene. These are large sport wipes. You know, for your pits, your face, pits, crotch. You know what I mean, feet, whatever. I also carry a toothbrush. You can put paste in there. It doesn't matter. I'm a big tooth guy. I have to brush my teeth. It's one of my idiosyncrasies. There's a candle in there for lighting, for waxing, waterproofing. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Put on your blade, so forth and so on. You can even drip some wax on a cut if you have to. I like Dr. Bronner's soap, Castile soap. Okay, this is concentrated. You can use it for everything. You can gargle with it. You can wash your hair with it. You can shave with it. You can douche with it. You can do all kinds of things with it. It's just a great. If you have itchy mosquito bites, bug bites, you can put it on just plain, not even dilute it, and it takes care of them. Okay. Everybody has their little simple pleasure. I'm a pipe smoker, and as you can see, there's 2 more packs of matches. So I'd bring a corn cob with me. I have a number of free hands, whatever. Corn cob smoke well, and if I lose it, I don't cry. Okay, that's my small guilty pleasure. Okay, to the left of that, my first aid kit. Oh, there's another thing of matches. My first aid kit is Band-Aids. That's about all I carry is Band-Aids. I don't carry ointments, nothing like that. If I can find some iodine, which I have found in a store for horses and saddlery and whatever, I might take a small ampule of concentrated iodine, mostly for disinfecting water and for cuts, okay, or tincture of benzoin. It's just basic, okay. Next over here I have a mirror. The mirror would be used for signaling. Really tough to start a fire with it. Shaving, you want to examine something, whatever, okay. It's there. I don't take it all the time. All right. Moving on up, I take a small knife. This is an elliptical. I like belly blades because you can rocker them. You can use them like a ulu. They're good for skinning and general cutting tasks. Next, I want to have a heavier blade. As you can see, this is a Habilis bush tool. If I didn't have this, I'd have a small kukri, or my Grizz, which is sort of like a combination of a Nesbook and a kukri. It has a magnesium bar on the back with a fire steel. That's for those fires that in a cold, wet weather you can't get going. So you use a magnesium bar. Okay. Coming over here to the left a little bit, I have a knit hat or a polyester hat for sleeping at night. I have another bandana. I have wool blend socks. You can use them as gloves. I also have a pair of wool army gloves. They're the 5-fingered plus inside the trigger fit figured mittens. I don't always carry these. I would carry just the 5-finger ones, but that's what I could find. I'd use the gloves as mittens if I had to. And then I have a pair of running tights. These guys go with me all year round. A hat, running tights, gloves, and socks. And sometimes a polypro top. You never know when the weather's going to take a turn for the worse and change. And you want to stay, you want to stay warm. With a shell and your regular fleece that you're wearing or your wool anorak, you'll be fine. Okay. Plus, you have an extra pair of socks if you need to change them. Okay. That's just about it. I'll give you a little look around here. If you have any questions, just post them. You know how to get a hold of me. I want to try to get this on Facebook, so it has to be really short. That's my rationale for what I carry. This stuff I carry almost everywhere all the time. Summer, fall, winter, spring, morning, noon, and night. Okay. With a little bit of adjustments here and there. Of course, the pack's going to be bigger sleeping bag in the winter, maybe a couple more pieces of clothing, and then you have food and water. You'll also see that I can't know if you showed on the side, but I have a metal canteen cup or wide mouth bottle over here. It's metal. It's not a vacuum type. It doesn't have a double wall. It's a single wall. I like metal because I can cook in it if I have to, boil or steam. And that's about all I carry. Everybody carries the kitchen sink sometimes. Some people might think, the minimalist might think, this is the kitchen sink. It's a preference to each his own. But other than some other things, this is about all I carry. I'm out to enjoy the woods. I'm out to be quiet because I talk too damn much all the time. I just want to have a good time. I just want to hang out, talk to friends, drink some coffee. Now, I would add a coffee press to this if I was staying longer. But this is sort of an overnighter thing. I don't take all this crap when I do a day hike, okay? A day hike, I might have a penknife. That's about it. And I don't go any place where I need compasses and I'm going to get lost and maps and things of that nature. So this would be something for an overnighter, maybe two, without the food. And that's about it, okay? You guys have a great one. Be talking to you soon. Make sure to jump on the Woods Runner. It's our new Facebook site. And get out there and make it happen, okay? This is the Grizz, out.